Okay, this video, we're gonna go ahead and do a Food Shack part 3, the backside window. Okay, so it's gonna be the back in relation to the view cube, and it's gonna have a window. So we left off printing the front side with a door. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the visibility of the floor joist. Okay, so we can have something to draw on. But we're gonna go ahead and turn off the visibility of the door side. Okay, so that way we can have something that we won't have these in the way to draw. Okay, so I just turn off the visibility of the front. Now I'm going to rotate the view cube here like this. Okay, so this is the back. Oh, all right. I just turned off the visibility for the front. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to drop down on the arrow and I'm going to set this current view as home. Okay, so if I click on it, that's going to be home, right? So here in the view cube, it says back. Okay. And so now I'm going to click on the back, right? And then we're going to draw the studs, just like what we did for the front, but this time we're going to have a window opening that's 24 across and 36 down. So first thing we're going to do is the bottom plate. Okay, there's no threshold opening. So the bottom plate and the top plate are going to be the same. Okay, and we're going to have just like on this sheet, we're going to have 2 studs on the left, 2 studs on the right, but instead of a door opening, we're just going to have a window opening with these two these two sides for the window, cripple stud, and then a bottom stud right here. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to close the data panel. So we're drawing from the back. Okay, so I'm going to click create sketch. I'm going to click on the joist right here. Okay, click on 2-point rectangle. I'm going to go into the corner. Then I'm going to go zoom in as much as I can because I want to get the corner correct. So right there, and then go up. So we're going to go up 80 inches because that's how tall the stud. Oh, I'm sorry. We're going to do the bottom plate. It's going to be the bottom plate. It's going to be 1.5 the height, and then hit the tab button. And it's going to go 48 inches all the way across. Okay, finish sketch. Hit the home button. Okay, so there it is right there. Okay, I'm zooming in. I'm going to go here. Okay, click inside the sketch. Click in there. Left click inside the sketch, right click. Then I'm going to extrude. Okay, now make sure your operation is going to be new component. And then we're going to go, since the arrow's going this way, we're going to go negative. Since it's a 2x4, we're going to go negative 3.5. Okay. And so that drops the new component number 8. So I'm going to double click on here and name this. Now we're going to start our first component on the back side. So we're going to name it back side window. It's going to have a window. Backside window. Bottom plate. 2x4 by 48 inches. Okay. Put a space there before the next. Okay. Backside window, bottom plate, 2x4 by 48 inches. Okay. So if I look at it from the back, okay, I'm going to go ahead. Well, it's a little gap. See how there's like a little tiny space right there, which is okay. Okay. Let's click on this and let's change. Let's minimize that. Okay. Let's click on the bottom plate again. Let's go ahead and change it to just so we can see the color contrast. I'm going to go to physical material. Okay, and then I'm going to click on pine and we're going to make that pine. Okay, so that way we can see the subfloor, right? We see the joist and then we see the subfloor and then we see the bottom plate. Okay, so let's click on the home, which is already showing the back. Okay, because I reset the home view to be the back because we're working on the back right now. Okay, so let's click on the back of the view cube. Okay, now we're going to draw the studs. 2 studs on the left, 2 studs on the right. Okay, so now I'm going to go create sketch. I'm going to click on the bottom plate as the face. Click on 2-point rectangle. Okay, zooming in to get to touch a corner. Click on the corner. Now we're going to go up 80 inches. Tab. 1.5 is going to be the width for the sketch. Finish sketch. Okay. See how it looks from the home. Okay, there it is right there. Oh, zooming in. Okay, so now left click inside the sketch, right click, extrude. Now we're going to go negative 3.5. Okay, and make sure the operation is new component. Hit OK. So there's our first stud. Okay, looking at it from the back. Okay, what I want to do. Okay, first we got to rename it. Okay, component 9 is now going to be back side window stud 2 by 4 by 80 inches. Enter. Okay, and then before we move on, I'm going to go to modify, and then we're going to go and color it. I'm going to go to appearance, and let's color it blue. Okay, so on your paint folder, under the paint folder, there's a glossy folder. On the glossy folder, right click blue. Left click, drag blue. Okay, our front side is going to be red. This back side with the window is going to be blue. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to create a copy. Okay, it's going to look like this. Okay. So now I'm going to click on the backside window stud, click on move copy, click on create copy, and then let's go, I believe, oh, I don't like, okay, let's do that again. Move copy. Okay, move objects. We want to move the component. Let's click on a stud. There we go. Now we're going to go in. Oh, I didn't click on copy. There you go. Create copy. Now we're going to go 2 inches. 2.5. Yeah, 2.5, I believe. Oh, looks a little too far. Let's do 2. Do it again. Left click, move copy. Oh, no, I didn't click on create copy again. Okay, click on it, move copy, create copy. And then we're going to go -2. Yeah, that's better. Okay, hit OK. So now I have, if I use the scroll down here, now I have the two studs, stud 1 and 2. Okay, so I'm going to left click. I'm going to hit the control button on with my left finger. And then, so I can select both of them, so I can copy both of them to go on the right side right here. Okay, so I'm going to click move copy, create copy, make sure it says component, and then we're going to go across, I believe 42 inches. Nope, 45, -45, -42. It's 2 not far enough, -43. How about -44? Nope, how about -44.5? There we go, -44.5. Okay, so now we have the studs on the left and the right side. So now we're going to have, now we're going to add, now we're going to make a copy. I'm going to make a copy for here and over here. Actually, we'll make a copy here and here. Okay. All right, so I'm going to grab this second stud here, move copy. Okay, click on create copy, and then I'm going to move it over. I believe it's going to be, let's guess, -30, 35. Let's go -33. -33 for now. Okay, we can move that. Okay, let's grab the stud again. Okay. Where'd it go? This. Okay, that's stud. Move copy. Oh no, wait. Hit escape. Okay, let's find that stud. There we go. That stud. Move copy. Create copy. And then let's go. Okay, how come it's not? Okay, stud 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I want to move copy stud number 4. Move copy, create copy. Oh, did I? Okay, let's grab this one. Oh, let's go. No wonder. Okay, let's go all the way. There we go. That's the stud, the stud. Modify. Great copy. There we go. Let's go -10. Okay, let's see how we want this distance to be 24 inches. Okay, so let's put the top plate too, but so that way I can catch the corner. Okay, so we'll put the top plate up and then we'll put the window opening. Okay, we'll guess on the window opening. So I'm going to go create sketch. I'm going to touch, I'm going to click on the face of this stud here. Okay, so I'm going to go 2-point rectangle, go up here. Let's do that over. Okay, finish sketch. Great sketch. Okay, I'm gonna click on this here. 2-point rectangle and then go up. Okay, it's not wanting me to go up. I can tell already. Great sketch. Click on this plane. 2-point rectangle. There we go. Now I'm going to go up 1.5. Tab the distance. We're going to go all the way across to the top plate, 48 inches. Like that. Finish the sketch. Click on the home button. Now I'm going to click inside the sketch. Okay, see how it's facing. Right, left click, then right click to extrude. Okay, we're going to go back. The stud -3.5. Making sure the operation is a new component. Hit OK. Okay, let's look at it from the back. Zoom in. Okay, so what I want to do is match the top plate as a pine like the bottom plate is. Okay, so let's click on it. Let's name it first. This is going to be the back side window. I'm sorry, backside window top plate. Okay, it's a 2 by 4 by 48 inches. Enter. Okay, before we move on, I'm going to go to modify, change the physical material, and let's make it pine. Right, there's the last one we used. Close. Okay, so now we can see the difference. Okay, now I can see the top plate and the corners here. Okay, so now let's measure, inspect, measure. Let's go here to here. Looking for a dot, looking for a dot. 21.5. Oh, okay, so we need to make that a little, we need to widen the distance. Okay, so let's go 1.5 inches this way, 1.5 inches this way. No, that'll make it 3. Inch and 3/4 both directions. Okay, so let's find the studs. Okay, so this, no, not that. Okay, that one we're going to go 1.5 inches to the left. Okay, so let's move this. Let's try 1.75. Okay, now let's click on this stud and let's go this direction, -1.75. Enter. Okay, now let's see if that is going to be 24. Looks like it's wider, right? Doesn't it? Here to here. Oh, 25. Okay, so I need to move this back 1 inch and back 1 inch. Okay, let's try again. Here, move copy. Let's go back this way. 1 inch. What is this one? And then we want to move this way another inch. Inspect. measure from here to here. It's 23. We're moving them too far. One more time, okay? Here. We want to move it this direction, 0.5. No, we want to move it one. We want to move this way. This is 1, so it's going to have to be negative 0.5, right? Inspect, measure. Here. Here. Inspect, measure. Here. Here, 23.5. Okay, getting close. Now we're going to move this one. So we're going to move it to the right. This direction. Oh. Negative 0.5. Do we do that right? Inspect, measure. Let's undo that. Inspect, measure. Here. Here, 23.5. So we want to go this way, 0.5. All right. So this arrow. Okay, so let's say 0.5. Okay. I think that's going to be 24. Inspect, measure. Here. Here. Perfect. 24. Okay, we got it. Okay, so now we're going to make the window opening, and then we'll do the headers and the studs. Okay, so now I'm going to go create sketch. Click on the stud, capture position, click on 2-point rectangle. Now I'm going to click on this corner here. Okay. And then we're going to go across. That should be 24. Let's get the tab. This should say 24. And then hit tab again. And then we're going to go down 36. Oh, 36. Okay. 24 wide, 36 long. Okay. Finish the sketch. Okay. Click on the home view. Click inside the sketch, right click, extrude. Now we're going to go back negative 3.5. And again, we're going to change the operation to new component. Hit OK. So this is going to be our placeholder for our window opening. We're going to move it down. Okay. So let's click on this window opening, double click. Okay. Let's rename it backside window opening. And it's going to be 24 inches by 36 inches by 3.5 inches. Okay. So now we're going to move it down. Okay. So click on the move copy and let's move it down. I believe negative 15 inches. Yep. Like that. Okay. So that is going to be the window opening. So now we can put the header and the lintel up here. Okay. Click on the back view. Okay. So zoom in because I'm going to grab this corner here. Create new sketch. Okay. I'm going to click on the stud, capture position. Click on 2-point rectangle. I want this corner here. Then we're going to go up. Okay. We're going to go up 1.5. tab, and this should go 24 all the way across, enter. Okay, finish a sketch. Click on the home view. We'll barely see it. Okay, zoom in. Click on the inside of the sketch. Left click on the inside of the sketch, right click, extrude. Make sure the operation is new component, and then we're going to go back. -3.5, enter. Okay. And then see how it's gray. Let's go ahead and modify. Oh, let's rename it. Okay. This component here, I'm going to rename it, but let's change the color so we can see it. Modify physical material. Let's go ahead and make it pine like the top plate. Close. Okay. So this is going to be the back side window header. Okay. It's a 2x4 by 24 inches. Okay. So look at it from the back. Okay. Zooming in. Okay. There's the header. Okay, so what we can do is just make a copy of the header to make the lintel down here. Okay. So let's click on the header, move copy, click on create copy. And then we're going to move it down here. 40 is too much. 38, 37. Let's see what -37.5 looks like. 0.7. So it's going to be -30.7. See, yeah, this little space. 37.5. There you go. Oh, okay. So now it's now we have two headers. So let's just do header, backside window header, slash lintel, LENTLE. Okay. Since you can't rename them separately, the copies, it's header, lintel. So really, this is the header and this is the lintel. Okay. So now we're going to add the cripple stud right up here, right in the middle, and then the bottom stud down here. Okay. Then we'll do the drawing. So now I'm going to go back, create sketch. Okay. I'm going to click on this stud again, create 2-point rectangle. Okay. And then I'm going to go here. So I'm just going to draw next to the stud. Okay. Click on this corner, then I'm going to go up. Okay. This says 13.26. I'm going to do 13.25. Okay. Tab. And then this is going to be 1.5 across. Enter. All right. Finish a sketch. Click on the home view so I can see. Oh, you barely see the sketch. Is it there? There it is. Okay, look for it. Left click on the sketch, right click, extrude. And then we're going to go back -3.5. Okay, change the operation to new component. Hit OK. There it is right there. Okay, so in this component, let's rename it back side window cripple stud. Okay, it was 13.5 inches, I believe. Enter. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's go and let's look at it. There it's gray. Let's go ahead and change it to blue, but let's move it first. Okay. So this cripple stud, let's see, it was 13.5 inches. Let's measure it from here to here. Yeah, 13.5. Okay. So let's click on it, move copy, and let's move it. Let's try to eyeball the center of it. Okay, so we want it to be the center of a 24-inch window should be 12, right? So it should be 11.5 on one side, 11.5 on the other side. So let's do -11.5. That should be the center. Okay. So if I click inspect, measure here from here, it's 11. Inspect, oh, let's do it again. Inspect, measure. From here, this corner to this corner is 11.75. Okay, it should be 11.5 here, 11.5 here. Okay, it's just going to move it a little bit. This guy. 1, negative 0.75. Inspect, measure. Let's just assume it's 11.5 on both sides. Oh, and then grab the right ruler. Okay, we're going to go from this dot to this dot, 11.75. Inspect this dot to this dot, 11.75. 10.75. So we got to move this 1 more inch. Let's click on that. Okay, it's not moving. It is. Hit the escape button. Click on that. Move copy. There we go. Now we're going to move it 1 inch. That should be the center. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead, click on it, click on modify, and then change the physical material. I'm sorry. Close. Let's go change the color because all these studs are blue. Let's make this one blue too. Modify. Appearance. For the blue one, left click, drag it there. Okay. So now let's do the bottom. Okay. The bottom stud down here. Okay. So I'm again create sketch. Okay, I'm going to click on this stud, capture position, click on 2-point rectangle. And I'm going to look for this bottom corner here, up here. Let's go up, try to remember the distance. Okay, 227, almost 29, 26.94, 27. So let's go and hit the tab button. 26.5. Nope, that's not hot. 27.5. 27.75. That's too high. It's probably 27.5. Okay. Tab. Then we're going to go across 24 inches. No, I'm sorry. We're going to go across 1.5. That's a stud. 27 high, 1.5 deep. Okay. Click on finish sketch. Click on the home button. Oh, you can barely see it. Let's go for that sketch. Click at there. It is right there. Left click on it. There's that red. There you go. Left click on it. Right click. Extrude. We're going to go back. Negative 3.5. Change the operation to new component. Hit OK. And there it is. That's the gray one. Okay. We're going to move it 11 point. Let's see how there's like a little gap. Okay. As long as we model it with the wood sticks, it'll be okay. All right. So now here, this new component, let's name it backside window. Bottom stud. 2 by 4 by, let's say, what did we say it was? 27.5 inches. Enter. Okay. Let's measure it real quick. Inspect, measure. Looking for the dot. That dot. This dot. To it. Yep, 27.5. Okay. So now let's move it. Okay. Copy. And then we're going to go, I believe, negative 11.5. Let's see what 11.75. Yep, I think that's matches up better. Okay. Enter. Okay, so let's see the distance. Measure this dot to this dot. It's 11.749. Measure this dot to this dot. It's 12. Okay, so let's move it. Wait, let's modify. Let's change this to appearance of blue, just like the triple stud up top. Move copy. Let's move it this direction. Negative 0.25. All right. Inspect and measure. Here, 12. Inspect, measure. Here. Here, 7.5. All right, we're gonna have to move it over just about half an inch. Okay, we're gonna move it one more time and then we're gonna move on, okay? So here, oh, let's grab it. Okay, we're not moving the face. Grab the stud, we'll copy. Negative 0.25. No. 0.25. Negative 0.25. We're gonna leave it at that, okay? All right, so now let's do the drawing. Okay, so just like what we did for the front side with the door, we're going to turn off the visibility of the floor joist so we can do the drawing. Okay, so let's go all the way back up. Okay, turn off the subfloor, the temporary base. Okay, anything that says floor joist, we're going to turn it off. Okay, so that way we can just print this frame. Okay, subfloor one more. Okay, so now I'm going to save this. Okay, save as. Now I'm going to rename it. We're not doing the door side front. We're going to do the back side. This is the back side with the window. 2x4. Okay, back fourth period. Okay, enter. All right. Now I'm going to go design, drawing from design, A size title block template. Hit OK. Okay, so now I'm going to just drop it in the middle. Left click there. Make sure it says front for orientation, and the style I'm going to change it to shaded with hidden edges. And then I'm going to click on the scale. I'm going to go change it to 1 inch to 1 foot. Okay, and before I hit OK, I'm going to click on the modify rotate. Okay, click on left click on it and then click on the transform. I want to rotate it 90 degrees. Okay, or 270. All right, hit OK. Okay, so that is our back side with the window. We're going to dimension it. Okay, so I'm going to click on dimension, linear dimension. So I want to see, click here to here. Okay, one more time. Hit escape. Dimension, linear dimension. From here, outside to here, that should be 83. Yeah, perfect. So on this side should be, so click here to here, should be 48. Okay. So let's measure the window opening from this corner to this corner. This should be this corner, 36. Perfect. All right. And then the window opening here to here should say 24. That's a better way. There has to be a better way to dimension that. Let's do that again. Okay. So from dimension from here to here. Let's do it again. Undo that. Undo that. Okay. Dimension, linear dimensions. From here to here. Okay. Should say 24. Yeah, perfect. Now I'm going to go from this corner to this corner. I'm going to go out here. I don't think I grabbed that right. As it did say 36 earlier. Dimension. linear dimension. Let's go from here to here. There we go. See, so now it's just 36. Okay, so now I want to measure as many distances as I can, right? So from here to here, right? It should be close to 27 and a half. Okay. If you want to round it from here to here, it should be 13 and a half. Okay. Go this distance to this distance, 1075, this distance, 1175. So it really should be 1111. See what it says up here. This distance, 1075. This distance, 1135. Okay. Just as long as it looks even on your scale model drawing. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and save it. This is going to be just for reference, right? The backside window, 4th period, 2x4 drawing, hit save. Okay, and then that will be it. Go ahead and print it. We're going to print out this drawing.